family. I don't know what you're thinking, honestly, but before I get into it, I want to start out by thanking Abbie's mom, Agnes. This setting out here is just unbelievable. It's perfect. We couldn't have asked for a better day. I know this place has special meaning for the family and for Abbie in particular, so I've been hearing about it for a long time, and I'm just excited to be here. And if we can get a round of applause for Agnes and anybody else that helped get this place set up. Bob and Melissa, where do we begin? Thank you guys so much for raising this guy the way that you did. I know it wasn't an easy thing to do. I've seen a lot of it. And thank you so much for allowing me and all of our friends to come over and hang out at the pool. We always had a great time, and I almost had a second home over at your guys' place. And you guys are just awesome. And I want to take the time now while I've got all these witnesses here just to say one more time, I don't care what the neighbors said, I don't care what the police said, we never jumped off the garage into the pool. Never. I also want to just go ahead and take the time to apologize to all the other guests for what's going to be taking place out here on the dance floor later, because it's not going to be anything that anybody really needs to see, so I'll apologize for that as well. Matt and I grew up together, lived right down the road from each other, went to school together. We've done all kinds of stuff. I think we've pretty much seen everything there is to see. We've been all over the country, just having a good time, and some of the best memories that I have in my life have been with Matt. So I'm looking forward to tonight making some more memories with you guys, and with you guys living so close to us now, I'm looking forward to all the memories that are going to be here in the future. So I've been trying to think about how to do this speech, because there's so many ways that you can give a best man speech. And believe me, Matt is freaking out right now because he knows that I've got the power to bring him down if I want to. But I thought I could try to be classy. I could quote somebody that's a little bit better off with words than myself. Could try to go the funny route, but I'm definitely not a comedian, so that's not going to work out too well for me. I could try to be the sappy guy and stand up here and cry and tell you how proud I am of you and how much I love you, but it'd just be a sequel of last weekend, and they don't want to see it again, believe me. But like I said before, I could also take this time to get some well-deserved revenge on my buddy Matt here, because I've got a file full of stuff I could talk about. But I'm not going to do that, so I just want you to relax, bud, because I'm going to take the higher road. I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm not going to talk about how you sleep in a nightgown. And there's some people here that know what I'm talking about. It's a nightgown, buddy. You're not fooling anybody, okay? I'm not going to talk about how you like to get pedicures, which I just recently found out myself. I just can't even picture that, to be honest with you. But nobody wants to hear about that. I'm not going to talk about the time in Tennessee when you let us shave a number 5 into your chest hair before the NASCAR race and give you a mohawk, which I thought was a pretty good look for you. I'm not going to talk about the time in Indianapolis when he decided his best tactic at beating us in cornhole was to play with his pants off. Which, I will give him credit, it worked out pretty well for him. It's hard to throw bags when you're covering your eyes up. I'm not going to worry your family with the story about how we boarded that train in California and crossed the border into Tijuana, Mexico, and almost didn't make it out alive. I'm not going to bring that up either, so you don't have to worry about it.
I've heard about that.
What I am going to talk about, though, I am going to tell you how happy I am for both of you guys. And, I mean, you couldn't have picked a better girl to marry, and it's been a pleasure getting to know you, Abbie. My wife and I met Abbie for the first time at our wedding, and Abbie came to the wedding as Matt's date, and it's just been a privilege to get to know you these past 4 years. And like I said earlier, with them living so close, they literally live right down the road from us, down in Cincinnati. And it's just been a trip so far, and we're looking forward to everything that there is to come. So With that being said, I'd like to raise a toast, if you would please. I'm going to do what I said I wasn't going to do, and I am going to quote somebody. I think George Strait said it best. I'm going to quote one of his songs. He said, "You will always be the miracle that makes my life complete. As long as there's a breath in me, I'll make yours just as sweet. As we look into the future, it's as far as we can see. So let's make each tomorrow be the best that it can be." Matt and Abbie, we love you guys. We're so happy for you. Cheers.